Spirit Christmas 2025 animatronics have been revealed. Let's take a look. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and welcome to an emergency GMHaunts video that I'm not gonna lie is completely catching me off guard because I may or may not be in the process of filming my 2025 animatronic collection video. My room is currently in shambles because of that, so obviously this is really not the best time for anything like this to be happening, but today's news is so important and so worthy of a video that I am dropping everything else to talk about this. The date is October 2nd, 2025, and just within the last 2 hours, Spirit Halloween on their website have launched the all-new for 2025 Spirit Christmas animatronics. We obviously saw Spirit Christmas stores last season for 2024, and I actually was able to make it out to the flagship Spirit Christmas store that was located in Mays Landing, New Jersey, just a little bit away from Egg Harbor Township, which is where the Spirit Halloween flagship location is, and it looks like Spirit Christmas will be returning for 2025 with an all-new and even bigger animatronic lineup than we saw last season, and this time around, those props will be sold online. So I really don't want to waste any time. Let's jump right into the Spirit Christmas 2025 animatronic lineup that is available right now.
I am alive! What a neat thing to happen to a nice guy like me. The only place I never melt is the North Pole.
Alright, so first off, we have an animatronic that will without a doubt be one of the most popular from the entire holiday season coming out for 2025, because this is the Spirit Christmas exclusive 6-foot Frosty the Snowman. Obviously, Frosty is a classic Christmas character that has stood the test of time. We've really never seen a full life-size animatronic with the amount of detail and care that we're seeing this season from Spirit Christmas, and this prop will be being manufactured by CCL or Crazy Create, obviously a factory that does a ton of animatronics on the Halloween side for Spirit, and now they are making this Frosty the Snowman. This one looks fantastic. I think CCL and Spirit Christmas did an amazing job of capturing the classic Frosty character as a full animatronic, and as I said, he will be standing at 6 feet tall, and it looks like he'll be one that has a very big size to him, not only with the height, but also just the size of his body. He looks like he's gonna have that kind of plump fatness that we love on Frosty the Snowman, and this is one I definitely want to see in person to get an idea of what those proportions will look like, and Frosty will be retailing for $299, so $396, and it does say online on the website right now that he is excluded from all promotional discounts, and it looks like this is something for all of the Christmas items coming out this season as far as animatronics go, is that you will not be able to use a discount, which is a little bit disappointing. I'm not exactly sure why they're doing that. I'm guessing it has to do with stock levels and smaller purchase orders for these Christmas animatronics than they normally do on the Halloween side, but nonetheless, that is Frosty the Snowman.
My name is Charlie. That's why I'm a misfit toy. No child wants to play with a Charlie in the box. Halt! Who goes there? I'm the official sentry of the island of misfit toys.
Next up, we have an officially licensed animatronic from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and there are a bunch of these from Spirit Christmas for 2025. First off, we have the 5 foot 3 inches Misfit Charlie-In-The-Box, and this animatronic is probably my personal favorite out of the lineup we've seen thus far, which was just revealed on Spirit's website. I think Charlie looks absolutely fantastic and so accurate to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, so I really have to give props to Spirit for making this one come to life. life. I really enjoy the look of the Jack-in-the-Box itself, or I guess I should say the Charlie-in-the-Box. I love the purple color scheme, obviously from the film, and the tag with the little Christmas writing on it looks really nice as well. The character Charlie has an amazing paint job that again is just so much like the movie. I also really enjoy the audio. I think it's fantastic, and again, just as fitting as you could possibly get. As I said, Charlie stands at 5 feet 3 inches, so he has a nice size to him, and he'll be retailing for $219.99, so $220. I really don't think that's that bad of a price tag, because obviously he's officially licensed prop, and he does have a relatively nice size to him. So while we normally see some high prices from Spirit, I actually think that $220 for Charlie-in-the-Box isn't bad at all.
But Rudolph promised we'd go this time. A dolly for Sue. How do you do? Wake up! Don't you know it's time to come out?
Keeping the Misfit theme going, once again from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we have the 4 foot 6 inches Misfit Doll animatronic. This one retailing for $219.99 as well, the same exact price tag as we're seeing for the Charlie-in-the-Box. And this one again looks super awesome. It has the same exact little box design with that purple coloring on it, and the little Christmas writing tag to the person the gift is being presented to. Once again, the look of this one, very nice, a very traditional Christmas look to it. Obviously, they are just pulling it from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but I think it looks super accurate as well. And if you're gonna go and get Charlie-in-the-Box or the Misfit Doll, I feel like you might as well go and get the entire set of them. And that is something that Spirit Christmas is advertising in their demo videos, is at the end it says collect them all, and it shows the photos of all 3 Misfit props, which we'll talk about the third one in just a second here. So I really do love the fact that they all go very nicely together. They're all very cohesive, and again, I love the fact that they are so accurate to the movie.
We're all misfits. Looks like we're forgotten again. How would you like to be a spotted elephant?
Finally, for the Misfit animatronics, we have the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, once again, 3 foot 1 inch Misfit Elephant prop. This one retailing for $219.99 as well, which I really enjoy because all 3 Misfit props have the same exact price tag. I think that's the perfect way to go because we've seen in the past on the Halloween side where reskins or very similar animatronics have very different price tags. So I love the fact that over on Christmas, they are doing the exact same price of $220 for all 3 Misfit props. Again, same exact purple Christmas box with the little tag on it as well, this one being the elephant from the movie. And like I just said, I'm not going to keep harping on it because I've talked about 3 Misfit props now, but I love the fact that they go so well together in terms of their coloring, all having that same exact present box. I think that's awesome and a very nice creative decision from Spirit Christmas and the factories. I really do enjoy that, and I think the elephant looks awesome.
My name's Clarice. Hi. Uh-huh. Rudolph. I think you're cute. Something wrong with your nose? I mean, you talk kind of funny.
Finally, to wrap up the Rudolph animatronics that we're getting from Spirit Christmas this season, we have Clarice standing at 4 feet tall, also retailing for $219.99. It seems like that's a going trend with these Christmas animatronics. This one, obviously a must-have for the Rudolph collection. You have all 3 Misfits, and now you have Clarice, which again is just a classic character from the film. Really enjoy the look of this one. I don't have a lot to say about it, because she's more of a pretty basic character that doesn't have a lot going on in terms of design, so it wasn't the hardest one to recreate in animatronic form, but nonetheless, they did a nice job with it. I love the look of it in a Christmas display. She's pretty much a necessary character, especially if you're gonna get the Misfits, or you're just a huge fan of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, so there she is. Next up, we have an original animatronic. This one is not licensed to anything. This one is just going to be a Spirit Christmas prop. And this is the 4 foot 3 inches swinging elf animatronic. Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of this one, just because it has a very silly look to it, but not in the, like, funny Christmas fun kind of way. I just don't really love it. I kind of think it looks weird, almost. Obviously, last season, we saw the swinging snowman that was exclusive to Spirit Christmas, one of the only ones they had last year that was exclusively in their stores. This year, obviously, a much bigger exclusive lineup, and now this year, we are seeing a swinging elf on the exact same mechanism, just a different character. I wasn't a huge fan of the snowman, but I'm not gonna lie, now seeing the elf, the snowman looks spectacular. I really enjoyed that one compared to the elf here. He's retailing for $199, so 200 bucks, which I definitely do think is a lot to ask for an animatronic like this, which just has like one swinging animation. That's not really a whole lot going on with it. Obviously, you have some Christmas lights, but even just the look of it alone, I don't think warrants a $200 price tag, but not gonna complain about it all day long. This is still super exciting news just to be seeing these props. So that is the 4 foot 3 inches swinging elf. And then finally, the last two items that we had to talk about in this video. There may be more down the line, but as of right now, these are the last items we have. We have a pair of Nutcracker animatronics, the first one being the silver bling Nutcracker, and the second being the candy cane, which is more of just a traditional look. I will say, I love the look of these guys, very traditional and perfect for holiday displays, and even more exciting, they are Bluetooth compatible, so you can connect them to your phone or any device via Bluetooth and play your own holiday music, which is awesome. They are also animated, not just static props, which is very nice to see. I love Nutcracker animatronics because a lot of times we just see static Nutcrackers or just tabletop ones. So getting a full 7 foot one, both sizes, or both colors I should say, are 7 feet tall, getting them as animated characters with Bluetooth compatibility is really, really awesome. But their price tag is something I cannot get behind because these two will be retailing for $599. Yes, you heard me correctly, 600 bucks for each of these Nutcracker props, which is kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. Even for as big as they are at 7 feet tall and the animation and the Bluetooth, $600 is a lot to ask for, and I would definitely recommend you wait until later in the holiday season when Spirit Christmas will hopefully do some kind of sales, because I don't expect these to sell out that quickly with price tags that high at 600 bucks, but nonetheless, they look really cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, our very first look at the Spirit Christmas 2025 animatronic lineup. And as I said, I do apologize for the background behind me not being totally perfect with all the lighting and everything going, and also the fact that this video is kind of quickly put together, because as I said, I did not at all expect this to happen today, and I am doing so many things right now, including working on my Halloween display, doing my collection video, and getting my room all sorted out. So I really do apologize, and I hope I was able to get you all this information in somewhat of a cohesive manner, and I promise you that if we do get more updates regarding Spirit Christmas or the animatronics, I will definitely do some more videos talking about all of that. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Spirit Christmas 2025 videos. Goodbye.